Hi, everybody. Today I'm going to be talking about email. Email is critical to our workflow, and it's critical that it be done in a way that creates maximum efficiency, so that email does not fall through the cracks, and that you're not overwhelmed by email. And so I want to kind of go over some of the things that I do to make sure that my email is actually a really good tool to keep me on track. Um, Essentially, the first thing I do is look at my email. Now, I know a lot of people in business say that's the wrong thing to do, but since I use email as basically my task list, it's actually a very helpful thing for me to do. Um, but but given that, you need to make sure that you only have the emails in your primary inbox that need to be seen. So you'll see that I can scroll down and I have maybe 20 or so emails, but it doesn't go on for hundreds or thousands of email. If you have hundreds or thousands of email in your primary inbox, you're actually violating company policy, because company policy is to only have the emails in your inbox that you need to see on any given day. And that could mean that you send emails to yourself reminding you to do various tasks. I do that all the time. Now, to get emails out of this primary inbox, you have to address the issue that the email kind of comes with. So whether it be responding to somebody, our policy is respond within 1 business day, or just handling the project or task. Once you've done that, then you can archive that email. I recommend against deleting any email unless it's spam or completely useless. You can delete people's schedules and stuff like that, but anything that has to do with a task with one of your clients or one of your coworkers or anybody else, please don't delete them. Just archive them. You have unlimited storage, so don't worry about the storage. But then they can be searched for if you ever need to see them again. Another great way to get email out of your inbox is using Boomerang. So, for example, if I don't need to see an email for a couple of days or a week or a month, I'm going to Boomerang it out. I don't want it cluttering my inbox and distracting me. If I don't need to see it for some certain period of time, I'll just hit Boomerang, and it's either if nobody replies, make it come back in a week. I have emails that come back in a year. I have emails that come back in 2 years. I do that all the time. But the main thing that I'm trying to convey is to keep your inbox, just like your desk, just like your workspace, organized, so that it is an efficient tool and you can use it to track where you are and what you need to do. I also recommend using the multiple inboxes. I more than recommend it. It's it's policy, and the reason being is because you don't want your inbox cluttered with, when David is taking his lunch. You're going to get probably 20 to 30 of those emails a day. And again, you don't want those in your inbox. And for those people like me that have used the same email address for a long, long time, I get all sorts of like spam and promotions and social media stuff. So they all get organized out of my inbox. And my primary inbox is really what I need to focus on to do my job. To enact these changes, obviously you will have to go to settings, and it's really important that you familiarize yourself with the settings in Gmail. There's a lot of useful tools there. Right off the bat, kind of just like the basic presentation of how your interface will show up is here. And then you can also go into all settings, and there's just a couple things I wanted to point out. One of which is the undo send. I want you to set it to 20 seconds. That's when you send an email, that gives you 20 seconds to decide, oh, I should not send that. And there's a million reasons why you shouldn't have sent it, but at least now you have the opportunity to unsend that. And it's saved my butt countless times, and it will save yours too if you haven't already initiated that. As described in the previous email, I also recommend multiple email signatures. Down here, you can kind of set that it uses the long email for initial emails, but then replies maybe have no signature at all. And this will kind of reduce all the clutter in an email thread, so that we don't have endless threads of emails that are nothing but people's signature lines. As you know, we also require that you put your emails stacked like this, so that they're all in one place. This email thread is all in one place, and as a result, I can find all of these emails. They're not filling up my inbox in multiple locations, and then you not really having a good handle on the thread. Some people have reported that that sometimes they do not see that maybe 2 emails come in on the thread and they don't see the previous one, you just have to check. You have to, just be conscious of that and make sure that you're checking to see if there is more than one recent email on the subject, so that you can respond accordingly. And as you know, our response time should be 1 day. That should be for everybody. It should be internally. It should be with clients, homeowners, board members. Of course, sometimes the response is going to be just an acknowledgement of the email, and that you will respond to it within a certain amount of time. In those situations, sometimes I will boomerang it out, and then when it comes back on another day, then I'll make sure that that's my tickler to make sure that I do indeed respond. So that's all for email for now. There's a million other things I can go over, but I just wanted to go over the basics. I hope you found this presentation helpful.